A very good evening to you. You are watching Prime TV News. Let's take a look at today's headlines first. The Constitution of the Democratic National Front has been finalized. Prime Minister says there should be a growth in the export economy to develop the country. The Colombo Defence Seminar gets underway. British Prime Minister's decision to suspend Parliament has sparked a furious backlash. And now we move on to the news in detail. The preparation of the constitutional draft of the Democratic National Front that is to be set up under the leadership of the United National Party has been completed. Political sources said that it had already been fully completed. It has been mentioned that the constitutional draft of the Democratic National Front has been endorsed by all party leaders representing the United National Front. The preparation of the presidential policy statement of the front has been vested in a committee headed by Minister Rajitha Senaratne. The other members of the committee are party leaders of the United National Front. Also, UNP Chairman Minister Kabir Hashim and Party General Secretary Minister Akhilaviraj Karyavasam will be participating, representing the United National Party. United National Party leader Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe will be holding the chairmanship of the Leadership Council of the Democratic National Front. The United National Party is vested with the power of naming the General Secretary of the Democratic National Front. The date of establishing the Democratic National Front as well as the nomination of the presidential candidate are scheduled to take place after the Prime Minister's official visit to the Maldives. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe has said that there should be a growth in the export economy in order to develop the country. The Prime Minister made this reference joining in the opening of the Batik Lanka exhibition, which is being organised at the Bandaranayake Memorial International Conference Hall. Batik industrialists throughout the island are participating in this exhibition. Also, plans are afoot to award valuable prizes for the best batik productions. In addition to the presentation of prizes on behalf of every batik stall, a lottery is to be drawn at the exhibition premises once in every 2 hours. Further expressing his views on the occasion, Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe said that if the country is to be saved, it should traverse on a modern export economy. A group including Minister Daya Gamage as well as many parliamentarians were present on the occasion. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe will begin an official visit to the Maldives on the 2nd of next month. He will be visiting the Maldives following an invitation extended by President of the Maldives, Ibrahim Mohamed Soli. 4 MOUs are expected to be inked during the visit. During this official tour of the Maldives of the Prime Minister, it is planned to exchange views on further consolidating bilateral ties as well as regional and global matters impacting both countries. 4 MOUs are expected to be signed during this tour. These related to tasks between Sri Lanka and the Maldives on higher education and water supply, vocational training and youth development, facilitating visa provisions and promoting and safeguarding the rights of children, women and elders and the differently abled persons. The nod of the Cabinet has been received for the proposals presented by ministers in relation to the inking of the agreements. These agreements will pave the way to further expand friendship and mutual cooperation between the two countries. Colombo Defence Seminar held for the 9th consecutive year commenced at the BMICH today. It opened under the patronage of President Maithripala Sirisena with the participation of many stakeholders, scholars and defence experts. The seminar commenced under the theme Evolving Military Excellence in the Contemporary Security Landscape. The program will include 13 foreign and 12 local speakers over 9 sessions following a trajectory of intellectual interactions and cover the sub-themes contemporary security landscape, conflict or cooperation, confronting terrorism, military modernization and military readiness in the contemporary security landscape. President Maithripala Sirisena joined as a chief guest at the commencement of the seminar. Defence Secretary General Shantha Kote Goda, Army Commander Lieutenant General Shavendra Silva and senior defence officials are participating in this seminar.
The future of the modern-day military will have to fall in line with such concepts while preserving its identity as a military, which is the sole protector of a sovereign nation and who also plays a significant role in nation building. The final thought that I leave with you is to ponder on how the military will operate in a multicultural society setting and how complexity theory could be applied in unraveling the unknown.
Discussion in this forum shall reflect a clear consensus of interdependencies between military modernization, resources constraints, and sustainable development goals of participating nation states. However, our understanding and commitment on an integrated approach towards achieving prosperity through lasting peace, security and stability, notwithstanding the constraints and development agendas, would have a greater chance for success in dawning a world free from. Ladies and gentlemen, counterterrorism has become one of the hot topics in the global agenda today than ever before. The peace-loving world is being constantly and continuously troubled by a wide range of terrorist threats, from organized terrorist organizations with global reach to self-motivated individual fighters. In my belief, a joint strategy is much more workable than individual efforts in combating terrorism, as most of these threats we face today are emerging from beyond our territorial limits and jurisdictions.
The Jaffna District Secretary has said that 68% of the calculations required for the expeditious payment of the increase granted to pensioners of the Jaffna District under the budget relief package has been completed. This was carried out parallel to the Ratavenuwen Ekata Jaffna District Development Programme. The Jaffna District Ratavenuwen Ekata Programme will draw to a close tomorrow. This is the 7th in the series of Ekata Sitimu programs. Jaffna District Ratavenuwen Ekata Sitimu program commenced on the 23rd of this month. It has already granted many benefits to the people of the district. Main among them was the resolution of the issues confronted by the people. Immediate action has been taken to grant the increased pension payments to nearly 15,000 pensioners of the Jaffna district. The Ratavenuwen Ekata program is operative under the full supervision of the Presidential Secretariat based on a concept of the President. A delegation including Archbishop of Canterbury Justin Welby arrived in the island today from the Katunayake International Airport. Archbishop of Canterbury Justin Welby, who arrived in the island, visited the St. Sebastian's Church at Katuapitia, which came under attack on Easter Sunday. The Archbishop participated in a special mass at the church. After the service, the Archbishop of Canterbury joined in the distribution of school gear among children of families that were affected in the Easter Sunday attacks. He was joined in this occasion by Archbishop of Colombo, His Eminence Malcolm Cardinal Ranjith. Archbishop of Canterbury Justin Welby met Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe this afternoon. He also met opposition leader Mahinda Rajapaksa. Our correspondents reported that thereafter he met multi-religious leaders. The Archbishop of Canterbury, who arrived in the island on a religious visit, is slated to meet the Mahanayakas of the Askiriya and Malvatta chapters and also call on President Maithripala Sirisena. Still on local news, Former President Chandrika Bandaranayake Kumaratunga has said that the responsibility of the elected through the vote of the people is to work on behalf of their well-being. Mrs. Kumaratunga was speaking at a function held at the Gampaha Technical College. The vesting in the students, the new building complex, built with Korean assistance at the Gampaha Technical College, and the launch of the modern facilities took place under the patronage of former President Chandrika Bandaranayake Kumaratunga and Minister Rizad Patiuddin. A group including Minister Arjuna Ranatunga, State Ministers Ajit Mana Peruma and Buddhika Pathirana, Deputy Minister Karuna Ratnaparanavithana and Parliamentarian Harshana Rajakaruna joined in the occasion. Former President Chandrika Bandaranayake Kumaratunga said that a government is appointed not just to serve one political party but the entire country. Mrs. Kumaratunga pointed out that a politically complex and unstable situation has been created in the country. But she emphasized that the government must move forward despite this situation. A government is appointed to serve the whole country. Therefore, former President Kumaratunga added that whatever the political issues are, it is the government officials' responsibility to carry out their duties properly. The police media spokesman has emphasized that neither the doctor of the Palay hospital nor the suspects arrested on information given by him had confessed of a plan to assassinate Gotabaya Rajapaksa or Mahinda Rajapaksa. He further emphasized that there is no truth in reports published in this respect. Meanwhile, 2 more suspects were arrested yesterday following the interrogation of the doctor. Judicial Medical Officer of the Palay Hospital, Sinnaya Sivaruban, was taken into custody on the 18th of this month with respect to terrorist activities. The army took action to hand him over to the Jaffna Terrorist Suppression and Investigation Division on the same day. Another 4 suspects were arrested following information given by him. Accordingly, the number of suspects arrested in addition to the doctor was 6. The police media spokesman said that further information revealed by him led to the recovery of firearms, explosives and some hand grenades. The Colombo Chief Magistrates Court has ordered Minister Ravi Karunanayake to provide a statement to the Criminal Investigations Department over the bond scam case within the next 2 weeks.
Mr. Karunanayake is alleged to have provided false evidence before the Presidential Commission of Inquiry, which had been appointed to probe the bond scam in 2015. The Attorney General had sought a court order to this effect, citing that more statements needed to be recorded from him over this matter. It was reported to courts that although the Human Rights Commission should be informed within 2 days after detaining Markandure Madhuj in the custody of the Criminal Investigations Department, the notification had been after 4 days. Attorney Jalil Samarasinghe had mentioned it submitting a private complaint. The Colombo Fort Magistrate ordered to summon the case concerned on the 12th of next month to make inquiries from the Human Rights Commission in this respect.
Measures have been taken to build new houses for 13 families in Hambantota. They had lost their houses following an earth slip. One house was damaged in the Hinatihattamuna Gram Nildari division within the Beliatta Okebela Divisional Secretariat Division following the adverse weather conditions experienced in the year 2017, while 12 families in dangerous zones within the Kanamuldenia division were evacuated from their houses. Action was initiated to purchase lands from the Kalalgoda and Kadigamo West areas to build new houses for these families. Measures were taken to hand over 400,000 rupees each for the land allotments to construct houses and 1.2 million rupees to each family to build the houses. Customs officials at the Katunayak International Airport succeeded in taking into custody a haul of cigarettes brought into the country through illegal means. These cigarettes were found in the baggage of an air passenger who had arrived in the island from China in a UL 881 flight. Customs media spokesman Lal Veerakon pointed out that the value of the cigarettes detected was more than 1.9 million rupees. The customs are pursuing further investigation into the incident. And finally, taking a look at the weather forecast. Heavy showers have been predicted in 8 districts. The Department of Meteorology has forecast a rainfall of between 100 and 150 millimeters within the Nuwara, Ratnapura, Kegalla, Colombo, Gampaha, Karutara, Gaul and Mathura districts. The Met Department said that the prevailing showery conditions in southwestern part of the island is expected to enhance to some extent until the 30th of August. Showers or thundershowers are expected to occur at times in western, central, Sabragamur, southern and northwestern provinces. Fairly heavy rainfall above 50 millimeters are likely at some places in Kurunegala and Kandy districts. Several spells of showers are expected to occur in Anuradhapura, Mena and Jaffna districts. Showers or thundershowers may occur at a few places in Uva and eastern provinces and in Polonnaruwa districts after 2 p.m. Meanwhile, the Met Department forecast that the southwestern and southern sea areas can be very rough at times as the wind speed can increase up to 70 to 80 kilometers per hour at times tomorrow. Showers or thundershowers will occur at times in the sea area extending from Putlam to Hambantota via Colombo and Gaul, and heavy falls can be expected at some places. Showers or thundershowers may occur at a few places in the other sea areas around the island, particularly in the evening or night. And with that, we head into tonight's business segment. Cabinet approved a proposal by the Finance Ministry to revise tax legislation, including those governing value-added tax, nation-building tax and the Inland Revenue Act. The Cabinet of Ministers approved the proposal presented by Finance Minister Mangala Samaraveera to draft bills for revising Value-Added Tax Act No. 14 of 2002, Nation-Building Act No. 9 of 2009, Economic Service Charge Act No. 13 of 2006, Inland Revenue Act No. 24 of 2017, Finance Act and Betting and Gaming Levy Act No. 40 of 1988 to insert necessary amendments. Cabinet also gave approval for directives on the priority of claims in winding up a licensed financed company under Section 33 of the Finance Business Act No. 42 of 2011 to be presented to Parliament. And that's all the news we have for you tonight. I'm Umayangi Vijay Surya signing off for Prime TV News. Good night.